And there she is, the cutest doggo in the world. Welcome back, one and all, to Monster Hunter Rise. So, last time, we took care of the last of our remaining 2-star quests, and we're about ready to break into 3-star quests. However, before we do that, I have another weapon I want to try out. So, this time around, we are utilizing the. I always forget what menu, equipment menu. We're using the Hypnos Knife 1, which I made from the Great Baggi set, or Great Baggi parts rather. And we're going to use the sword and shield, and it's going to have a sleep element, so we can try out status ailments, and we can try out a new weapon at the same time. So sword and shield are, I think, pretty solid weapons. They used to be considered like the beginner weapons. They're always like the first weapons you had in the old Monster Hunters, but it looks like they're kind of making the longsword that now. But the basic thing here with a longsword or with a sword and shield, your basic sword isn't that big. Like your basic attacks aren't that strong, but they are fast, and you can end up doing some pretty powerful attacks as a result. So you can kind of just mash together X and A here. You can do a spinning reaper if you do a double build up there. We knocked this guy out, I think, actually, yeah. So you'd actually put this thing to sleep, which is kind of funny. And you can also do these little like back steps and then go into like this launcher, which I think they added that in one of the more recent games. And then otherwise you can just kind of chop and backstep. You don't have to do that, and you can kind of, well, you can't really dodge out of it, looks like. So I can do this back in A, and you just kind of back step. I guess you always do the advancing slash regardless. Let me see. Let me try this again here. So, duh. Whoops, I'm not hitting the right button. Duh. Yeah, I can't back out of it. And you do a perfect rush instead, I guess, which is kind of nice. But yeah, so for the most part, it's a pretty fast-paced weapon, very combo heavy. And the shield is notable because, it can also do slashes by itself if you're hitting like the A button, but if you do, forward and A, you're going to do a shield attack, and you can kind of keep doing shield attacks after that. And this is notable because this is blunt damage. If you hit the monster's head, you can stun them, which obviously that's harder on some monsters than others. And I think you might be able to mess with this training dummy to make it lower its head, but we're not going to bother with it, I don't think. But yeah, you can. So you have slicing and stun attacks in the same weapon. But the other big thing, hold down right trigger and you can guard. You can do a little attack out of it. Um, Guard slash is like a parry, which I like never do. You can like parry and then go into like a big strong attack after, but I'm not really gonna bother with that, I don't think. But so you have a nice little shield. You can move around. It's not the biggest shield. It will not block everything. It's only going to block a handful of like kind of weaker attacks. But the big thing to keep in mind here, this is the only weapon in the entire game where you can use your items without putting your weapons away first. So I'll just use the whetstone, and hey, I still have my weapon out, and yet I could use my item. I can go right back to attacking if I want. Every other weapon, you'd have to put it away and then try and do that whole thing, and that can be kind of annoying. Which you put this away really quick too. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty solid weapon. I guess we'll show off the silkbind stuff quick too. So this one, Falling Shadow, is just it's basically a quick way to get to like the launcher you'd get from like the backstep attack. And we can do Falling Bash instead for some blunt damage there, which is kind of cool. And then for two of these, with our A option, we have Windmill, which does a lot of damage. Let me double check. I swear this is supposed to be invincible, but I don't know for sure if this is the case. So let me. I think we want Windmill. Its initial swing nullifies any monster's attack. So yeah, it is invincible at startup. So this is a decent option to just kind of, I guess, plow through monster attacks. I believe there was a move like this in Monster Hunter Generations that kind of did the same basic idea. So overall, it's a pretty interesting weapon. They've tried to, I think, generally give it more stuff over time. I think in Generations you had this whole like oil system. You could use these special oil items just on that weapon to like give it different effects and stuff too. So it's lesser known, but still very solid. And we're going to use it today to take on our quarry. So let's go over to Minoto and get our quest started. What do you say? All right, what do you got for us? We have to hunt an Aknosom. Feathered Frenzy. Which we can read about this if we want to. Oh no. We have to take care of this to save the buddies. I could be wrong. I think this will actually give us the Meowcenaries as an option later. But we'll have to see. So I'm gonna suit up and we'll head out.
A bamboo forest at night. The sound of dancing is heard, resembling a parasol, but in truth a monstrous bird. Be wary of its figure and its vibrant hue, for once its collar opens, a rain of blood will ensue.
Feathered Frenzy, Aknosom. There we are. So Aknosom is an interesting monster. So a lot of the monsters in this game, it's very Japanese inspired. Most of them are based off of yokai. I'm not really like a huge buff on that type of stuff, but I'm pretty sure Aknosom is based off of this. It's like an umbrella monster or something. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, it's kind of got that going for it. Is it looks like an umbrella, but it's secretly this bird that I guess is gonna go nuts on you. And overall, I think it's an interesting design to kind of start with. Most of the Monster Hunter games have this kind of like early bird that you can mess with too. So, it's kind of just combining two elements of these games into one here, which I think is pretty interesting. But we won't spend too much time dilly dallying around here. Just gonna get my buffs as we kind of go here, and we'll meet Aknosom. I'll grab this stink mint because we might need it later. I might actually use it to go grab Arzuros at one point. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's get ready to take this guy out here. There he is. And here I am. Ooh, and the first roar that stuns us, which is never very fun. This guy is definitely for real. Let's see if we can knock you into him. We can, for 10 whole damage. So he attacks with his head a lot, as well as his wings. Like so, and that hurts a lot, actually. So, and he's got fireballs, so immediately there is more going on here than a lot of other fights. But as long as we stay away from his front side, we should be okay. Well, I was able to block that, and then hey, he fell down. So that's kind of his core thing, is he likes to try to like scrape that and hit you. I don't think so. He's gonna do a bunch of fireballs to kind of rain down here, but we're kind of safe right here, I think. He tried to smack us again. I should try, and he's gonna fly back and do this. Where is he now? Oh, there he is. He's not really, he's not the type of monster. Ooh, they broke his face, I think. Or is it his wing? I can't tell. I think it's his crest. But, yeah, he is, let's see if we can get this charged up. No. That's bad. We need to get out of here, actually. He, hurts a lot. And we're starting to lose a lot of sharpness, too, which is not going to be all that helpful. I did not mean to do that, but okay. I'm hopeful. Oh, here we go. We can start kind of stunning his face a little bit, and I think I did just kind of reset the stun. Okay, we got some good damage going here. Bam! Bash the face a little bit. And now... Okay, well, I didn't mean to put him to sleep, but we just put him to sleep. I was wondering if that was going to trigger or not. And I was able to go through that initial roar with my attack, which is kind of neat. We're doing a lot of damage to him and doing a lot of Silkbind moves, but he's not quite ready to go yet here. I think I just missed entirely. That's bad. We got burned. So Fire Blight, we can just kind of just stop, drop, and roll, and we're okay. But we gotta be careful. He's gonna keep trying to ram us, and then he falls. So he's overall kind of clumsy, but we're kind of bouncing off of his tail there. Is he gonna leave? He's gonna fly away, but he's already tired. He's actually going to where Arzuros is, which is kind of interesting. But Arzuros, I think, is leaving. So I think what we'll do, let's use that Stink Mink and just draw Arzuros' attention. Hey man, give me a sniff. It's time. So we should be doing okay here. He won't get to get too much energy back, I don't think. Oh, is he already... Okay, well, that's not what I intended. I guess he's ready to be ridden. Well, we can attack Arzuros, I guess. Hey, buddy. Let's get some stuff from him. Maybe. I'm not actually hitting him at all because I'm not used to using you. There we go. And you can do your follow-up little plunge. Yeah, you're going to get hit, which is not good for my... I'm just going to ram him. So if you ram the other monster, you usually make them rideable. So we can get an Arzuros, and we can kind of go to town on Aknosom here. Which will be really nice for our purposes, I think. Ooh, he got burned, though. Can we just get some attacks going here? Okay, he's just gonna constantly do the other things. Do everything in his power to hit us. Let me get one more big attack going before I do the Mounted Punisher, if I can. Alright. There's a lot of shinies for us to grab, too. That worked out well enough. We got a lot of materials for that. Bam. And I think one more big hit. No. Thanks for the help there, you silly old bear. He's angry now, though, so he's going to do a lot more damage. He's going to not rest until he slams into me with that, but he's not going to get the chance. Ooh. And he hits me with the little swing of his wings there. Let's just grab all this stuff. We're getting so much stuff here. A lot of scales, but you know, I'll take what I can get here. Alrighty. Leave Baby Bean alone. He did nothing to warrant this. Ooh, you guys broke another part. I think you broke... Oh, you broke the head for sure. And he's already ready to be... Well, this was a bad use of that. I'm gonna get hit. Yep. He landed on me. It's not that bad as far as, like, big attacks go, I guess. Oh, I gotta watch out for that. Get that healing thing ready. I could use this guy over here. Get this flash fly. Oh, he hit me out of that. That wasn't great. Let's heal. bash. I'm bashing the tail, doesn't matter. We're almost done, though. Oh, that was a bad time to do that. At least we can heal most of that back. Oh, he's gonna go crazy with fire. Yeah, I'm starting to bounce off of parts of him too, and I'm not doing as much damage. But it's okay. I think we mostly have got him. He's clearly tired. He's not moving anywhere. We're kind of in an awkward spot, though. Can I do this move? I can, but it's not gonna... Wasn't hitting all the fleshy parts of him, I guess. He's gonna probably try and run away. Please don't run yet. Okay, now he's gonna run for sure. Alright. Fair enough. We're almost done. We probably could have clinched that out if I had been a little better. But that's not so bad. Alright. We'll track him down. He's going very close by, though. He's not really flying that far. But we'll let him rest for a second. Oh, well, he's just right there. It's kind of funny that he's only flying that far away, but... Oh, I guess he's going to keep limping to another area. That red eye on the map shows he's still aggro, I guess, but... Let's see if anything happens. I'm being a little impatient. Okay, now he's going to sleep. Alright, I think he's asleep now, so... I want to try to do my, like, big follow-up slash on him, but I'm not sure how well that's going to work. So I go, like... Okay, Jagras. Annoying little annoyances. Okay. Yeah, these guys... I'll just do this. And I hit, like, none of you because you're so small. This is so stupid. I really don't like the minion monsters. Like, they are just a very annoying part of the game. But it is what it is, I guess. Like, they're there... Yeah, run away. Okay, let's try and do this for real now. So I do a normal attack, back up. Well, that didn't go quite the way I wanted it to. It's fine. I'll probably finish him off with this. I broke another part of him, whatever that was. So he's clearly a bigger monster. I was able to break more stuff off of him. Alright, that wasn't quite as clean as I wanted. The thing is, Sword and Shield doesn't really have like a big, like, good move to open up with to get tons of damage like the, True Charge Slash. But it is what it is. We got a Flame Sack, that's pretty good. And more scales, which every little bit helps. Let's get this Jagras while we can. I'll get this Jagras, and I'll get that bone pile over there, I think. Not a bad hunt. So, you can definitely tell that, this guy hits a little harder than what we've been used to, though. So, it would probably be for the best to, do a little more. Get some... We should think about getting some better armor. This Jagras stuff probably isn't going to cut it. But we'll, I guess, take care of that next time. Can I grab this in time? Ooh, I can. Right in the nick of time. We got a lot of stuff. Some scales, some feathers, more flame sacks, bone. Really, really good stuff in general. We got Aknosom beak because it appears to be wearing lipstick. Okay, that's funny. So we broke the beak, we broke the crest, and we broke its wing and its tail. So we actually broke a lot of parts on this guy. We got a lot of extra rewards. Not bad, and still within the same time limit, more or less, I think. I was a little more proactive in fighting it this time, I think. Oh ho. What's all this then? back already. That was us. There's ghosts at the shrine ruins. Well, that's no good. So we got some 3-star quests we can do, so that's cool. Wait, if I called her Minato before, didn't I? Uh-oh. Oh, there's a lot. So this was a pretty major quest to go. We actually unlocked a lot of stuff. I have gotten you wrong. I'm sorry. There's a lot of things to do and talk to. I guess we may as well take care of that. Let's talk to you first, because you said you had a pedalist for me. Okay, so yeah, we need different pedalists will give us different buffs and stuff. So, we can change that out. So we got strength, fortitude, and a demon one. So let's... Can we do that from here? I don't know if we can. Yeah, I think we gotta go do it from the item box. Manage equipment. So, as it stands, we get 30, or we can get up to 30 extra health with this one, and 3 health for every green bird we find. Just as an example. Same thing for stamina. Attack, you can get up to 5 attack up to 10 defense up, and you get 1 for each of those. So right off the bat, the strength one, we get way more health in general, and a fair bit more defense, but a bit less attack and defense. Fortitude is all stamina and defense, it looks like, and then demon, you don't get much health. You actually get less health in general, but way more attack and defense, which can be helpful. At this point in time, I think we'll just go with Strength Pedalist 1 here, because I think health is pretty important as far as these buffs go. So that's cool, I guess. There's you. Good tidings. Oh boy. Oh, is he just telling me that the shop has been updated? Let's actually see what he can buy. Okay, more ammo. That's kind of the whole thing. So I'm kind of holding off on doing the gunner weapons until we have more stuff. Like, you can buy trank ammo now, which is nice. Which, that means that gunners don't have to make trank bombs. They can just use the ammo instead. Which is separate from sleep ammo, just so we're aware. Just so you're not confused. And coatings for the arrows as well. So that's cool, I suppose. But nothing else really that crazy at the moment. This guy has another side quest for us, it looks like. More Palamute gear. What can we get? We can get a guarding parasol. So we need Macalite ore, which we do not have. So that probably will require a new area that we can't go to yet. What do you have to say? We held off on talking to you long enough. We are a big help, thank you. 3 stars, it's time. And we got these guys. We get a few more extra points and everything. Got so many subquests. Let's get those first. Always want Monster Hunter. I think more of that. Ooh, Flooded Forest will clearly be a thing we'll do later. And we'll probably get insects at some point. We'll do that. Alright, so we have 3-star quests we can do now. A lot of new guys. Tetranodon, Kuliaku, Baroth, Great Rogi, Royal Ludroth. Plus a bunch of other missions. And look at this, we have a Kezu we can hunt, even though it's not considered a key quest. And it's on the same level as the bauble cactuses. And then we've got slaying some Ludroths, simple prisms, yeah. So some pretty basic things here, but these are all in a few different areas. There's sandy plains and flooded forest, it looks like. So we do have a couple new areas we can have fun with sometime soon. But we'll hold off on that. Let's see what else everyone else has to say. Let me see. What do you have to say, Yomogi? A real crisis? Oh no. So we need to find some ingredients. Okay, so we have another village quest they just added. And I think, is there another one? Okay. Oh, and you're just telling us that the menu is better. Okay, that's good. So let's take a look at that mission quick. because that seems like it'll be pretty important. Let's see. So there it is, supply run. So this one, we need to get some dongo ingredients. And this, I think, will give us just better options and stuff, like better like power-ups from eating. But, so this is like a separate one you can kind of do on your own time, I think. I'll probably do a lot of these off-screen, honestly. I will, any new monster or new locale I will do on screen, I think. But, so I probably won't do any of these. Well, I won't do any of these on screen. I'll do the Kezu, probably, at some point. I'll figure out how we're gonna do that, because I do want to cover as much stuff as I can in this, but there is a lot of repetition and grinding in Monster Hunter, so it's a little hard. Who else has a thing to say? Is it? Oh, it's probably this guy. Yep, more great wire bugs. Well, that's good, because I need some for all these new areas. But just 6 at the moment. Oh, and now there's another mission you have for me. What do we have? Oh, the rock lizard. Oh, okay. Well, I can do some pictures of that. And we'll get more great wire bugs for our trouble. Yeah, I think most of these side quests and like, I'll do a lot of those off screen, because it's going to areas we've already seen, amongst other things. Oh, this is the Meowcenaries, isn't it? Okay. Well, they're finally back. It's weird, I think they told us about this in, like, the menus before we could even do it. This guy, I think, is just a generic, hey, here's an item. A buddy ticket. Okay. You can use it to forge or upgrade buddy equipment. That's nice to know. You have a thing to say. All the way over here. Rondine. Ooh, a very unique and special trade. What could it be? So we need to get some wisp lanterns and boat shells, and we'll get an extra submarine. Which, let's just double check this quick. So yeah, right now I just bought a couple buddies. I have just the one buddy getting more honey for me, which we only did the one mission since I set this up, so he didn't really get much yet. But that'll be helpful down the line. I think you're probably gonna tell me you can rent more buddies or something, right? Yep, we can scout even more. So that's cool. That'll come in handy down the line. And then this guy, Kogarashi. So now the Meowcenaries are ready for action. Basically, these guys will just go get some extra materials for you in certain areas. But, just a way to get some extra stuff as you're out and about doing things. Let's actually see this. Yeah, Monster Recon. And they have different routes that will get you different things. This can be helpful to just kind of build up stuff in the background. And we have a couple Lagny apples we've gotten at some point or another. Let's select a destination here just to kind of mess with this quick. So these sparklies are good, I suppose. We'll get some good mushrooms out of that, I guess. And then this one would just be some herbs. I don't know what a good one would be, because I don't really care about any of these monsters for what they're doing. Let's just stick with this one. And then we'll select some buddies here. I don't have very many left. I have Oscar that I just bought. I have Graham and I have Josie. So we can do those 4, I guess. So that'll have to be enough, I think. And we have plenty of points for this. And enjoy this cutscene, because you will probably never see this again either. Off they go. Oh damn, he's using the Cyclone Scythe Jutsu. It's crazy. It's so powerful. I'm pretty sure you can get this outfit for your Palico at one point or another too, but I don't know if that was added like later on. Alright. There's stuff in my room, which I never showed off. You can just kind of go back in here. Let's see, our housekeeper has things. Oh yeah, you can do the Meowcenaries. It's kind of nice that you can... I hope that didn't pick up on Mike. That was a train. Your room can you kind of just do whatever you want in here. You can trade out weapons and armor and stuff. I think there's a person behind here too. Yep, there's the informant. Okay. I'm just gonna leave you alone. I don't need to ask questions right now. I have too many of my own. See, your house is just back here, in case you were wondering. And then lastly, I guess we have something in the hub we can mess with, which is, yeah, Utsuchi. But also, this chef. Big news for the canteen for you. We upgraded the dongle making... Okay, this is just the same thing. So yeah, just so... it would be the same thing if you were just doing the hub quest instead. They would tell you the other dongle place has it, I guess. Okay, so yeah, this we just have to kind of go through all of this quick. And then we have some lessons from Mitsuchi we could probably do at some point. Oh, we got switch skills. Uh-oh. I didn't think these were unlocked this early. Okay, so we can go to item boxes, we can change switch skills. And these are basically swapping out... Oh yeah, they only give us a few to start. So, we can swap out different, like, attacks and, like, even some silk binds for some of these weapons here. So, I think we'll... Oh, we actually did get one for everything, I think. Okay. Yeah, this is going to make things more complicated. We will mess with this stuff as we go, I think. I'm not going to go into too much detail, especially for the weapons I don't use. But, that was a lot, actually. We got a lot of stuff for that one mission. So, I think that we'll call it here. We got a lot done. We beat a 3-star monster. We got a lot of extra doodads and rewards for our trouble. But, we have much more to do after this. We still have to do a lot of key quests. We got a lot of new monsters to mess around with and have fun with. But that was pretty fun. Oh, before I forget, I can't believe way too many things going on right now. Let's take a look at the armor we can make from Aknosom quick, as well as maybe some weapons. What, Bernarbara? Oh yeah, I must have just killed enough of these bugs. This is what the Bernarbara outfits look like. It's, you get, like, dress, fancy dresses and tuxedos and stuff. Whoops. And Aknosom here. Aknosom looks pretty cool. It's a very kind of classic knight with a nice little kind of back cape of sorts to reference its tail. We get a fire attack boost, quick sheath, and recovery speed, which... So, speeds up weapon sheathing, which can be nice depending on the weapon you're using. And then, yeah, your red health recovers faster. I think this is a really good armor for, like, longsword in particular. But, which, if we look at, I'm pretty sure you can get an Aknosom. Yeah, you can get an Aknosom saber here and get a nice fire weapon. I don't know. It doesn't look. I don't think. Oh no, you can get one for greatsword, which that looks pretty cool, honestly. And then kind of master sword-esque almost. Sword and shield, I think you might be able to get one as well. But yeah, Aknosom was a pretty. Well, I guess not. Oh yeah, this is, you get some. Because I've got like some paw print stamps from the felines and stuff out in the field, so you can make this if you want as a kind of a joke weapon. It's kind of funny. Ooh, rarity 3, but we don't have nearly enough stuff for any of that yet. But anyway, I guess we'll look at the pet stuff too while we're here. I'm not trying to, shoo you out of here, but I thought we were done, so I was hyped up for it. I never really mentioned that these two have new outfits, do I? But yeah, they look very cute and nice. So Aknosom for the dog looks pretty cool, I think. Very bird-like. And then for the cat, it's also very cool, very old school, kind of like knight. But I think we're good for what we have right at the moment. I got the Arzuros on Baby Bean there. I don't know if you noticed. But yeah, so that was a lot. I think we're gonna stop here. I'll see you next time as we start kind of ticking away at some of this cool stuff that we've unlocked, and there will be a lot more to come. So until then, I think I'm just gonna take a load off here, and I'm gonna have some fun in the meantime, I think. No. This outro is terrible. I'm out of here. I'll see you all next time.